All right, we have our party set. King Croak, the Lord Kairu, Master of the Frogs, and a fiendish fencer. We have Smog, the Ryu Dragon, one of the most annoying enemies ever. And we have Mackie Mouse on the sidelines. Everyone say hi to Mackie Mouse. For our command deck for the final boss, I have decided on this one. We got Sonic Blade, Baloonaga, 2 Kiragas, an Ars Arcanum, and a triple Plasma. I think this is a really solid deck. Shows off some of Sora's unique abilities that he alone has, as well as giving us a couple safety commands in case things go awry, because Sora definitely has a tricky final boss. I will actually be going back to the dodge roll, because I think that gives me slightly more invincibility frames compared to the dash roll. We can keep, honestly, pretty much the rest of us. I will go with sliding block instead of the wake up block, because wake up block's not really going to be all that good. And yeah, there we go. That's what we got for Sora. So, with all that set in stone, let's head deeper into the realm of dreams and take on Sora's final boss. Super glide away. He's back in his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit.
Riku! Kairi! I found you!
Kairi wasn't lost in here. Riku's like a full head taller than Kairi.
Huh?
Well, that's not normal.
Who?
Ven.
Ven.
Huh?
Well, this is real trippy. And trust me, it only gets weirder. Let's shake your hand, Ven. Come on. By the way, can I tell you how confusing this is if you haven't played Birth by Sleep when you play this game and you have no idea who the heck Ven is, or you just think it's Roxas and you're like, why are they calling Roxas Ven? That was my experience. Now Sora's experiencing the real nightmare scenario.
What is going on?
He's running as fast as he can, but he's barely moving. Just like in a real dream. Sounds like you should wake up, Sora. Instead of running very obviously deeper into the dream or the nightmare or whatever. Oh, hey, look at that! It's the tower that gave me PTSD from my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 run with the Data Organization.
Wait!
Sora, maybe you should stop running in the direction that's making you go really slowly. Oh, the brilliant light! Why is Sora just seeing all this stuff? Oh yeah, much like everything in Dream Drop Distance, it's never explained. It's just trippy. Ironically, the whole game feels like a dream because that's how much sense the plot makes. I remember when that girl came to Dusty Islands. It was kind of weird.
What?
You didn't forget about me, Sora. The best villain in Kingdom Hearts, Ansem. Specifically Billy Zane Ansem. A shooting star! Was that Sora's the shooting star?
Whoopsie daisy. Wasn't easy putting you into a second sleep, and he almost woke you up.
So then, all that stuff I just saw, did you put that in my head?
No. That wasn't stuff. It was a dream. The falling asleep part was definitely our bad. But we can't put stuff in your head. Hey, I got an idea. Ask your heart. See if it's got a clue.
Well, my heart was aching. That's why I kept going.
Oh, thank you, Sora's heart, for pushing him right into our clutches. Aren't hearts great? Steer us wrong every time.
You know, right? Because you all have hearts.
What?
Axel, and Roxas, and Naminé, and that other girl.
She gets that a lot.
I felt what Roxas felt. And they laughed together, got mad, and they grieved.
They also ate a very unhealthy amount of ice cream.
You have to have a heart to cry.
It's about time you noticed.
Indeed.
Demix was right. They do have hearts.
A heart is never lost for good. There may have been variances in our dispositions, but a number of us unquestionably showed signs of a burgeoning replacement. Once born, the heart can also be nurtured. Our experiments creating Heartless were attempts to control the mind and convince it to renounce its sense of self.
So you wanted everyone to be a sociopath. Yes.
But understand, one can banish the heart from the body, but the body will try to replace it the first chance it gets, for as many times as it takes. And so I knew, even after we were divided into Heartless and Nobodies, it was just a temporary separation.
So do they get, like, new hearts, or do they recover their old hearts over time? How does that work with regards to the Heartless also having their hearts? Oh, that's right. It doesn't work.
Why then? Why did you lie to them and tell them they had no hearts?
Xemnas and Xehanort formed the organization for a specific reason. Round up a bunch of empty husks, hook them up to Kingdom Hearts, then fill them all with the exact same heart and mind. Translation? They were gonna turn all the members into Xehanort.
What?
Make more Xehanorts?
How does that work? Because, like, Xehanort took over Terra's body at the end of Birth by Sleep, but, like, that was just Xehanort's heart. And he was, like, fully Xehanort, though. So, like, how would that work? Like, could he clone his heart? How does that work?
You tricked your friends to... But you... Aren't you scared of just... turning into someone else?
Me? I'm already half Xehanort.
What?
That's nuts.
Sora saying what's on everyone's minds. How does that work? Because, again, like, he still had his full heart, so how is it you're also part Xehanort? Does he have, like, part of his heart in you? So does he not have his full heart in whatever body he has now? And, like, you're definitely still Xigbar, right? Like, again, Terra was literally full Xehanort when Xehanort's heart went in. Especially after he removed Terra's heart. But then, like, Xigbar is definitely not just a carbon copy of Xehanort. This is very weird. This is where Dream Drop Distance's plot goes completely off the rails.
However, through weakness of body, weakness of will, or weakness of trust, most of the original members we had chosen for the organization were inadequate. Thus, naturally, they never had a chance to attain their goal. Yet, even this was to be expected.
I also do not like what this does with the overall story of Kingdom Hearts 2. I find the idea of all of the villains having no hearts and just trying to get them back was a way more compelling plot. Made them a lot more sympathetic, whereas here it's just like Xemnas is like, no, I was just evil, and so was Xigbar.
We have learned of the heart's folly.
Makes
and
Xemnas
we
a
have
way less
achieved our other goals.
interesting villain.
This last excursion has proven to be a worthy closing assignment for the organization.
Just stop it! You treat people's hearts like bottles on a shelf, but they're not.
This is a
Hearts are made
dark-looking
of the
keyblade
people
you
we
have there.
meet, and how we feel about them. They're what ties us together even when we're apart. They're what make me strong.
Duh. You're strong because of the ties you have with other people. As if the Keyblade would choose a wimp like you.
But it did.
But no pouting. We see much bigger and better things in your future. Once you side with us.
No. Beating you up's more fun.
I know the Keyblade didn't choose me, and I don't care. I'm proud to be a small part of something bigger. The people it did choose. My friends, they are my power!
Uh-oh. Zebus is not
Those
impressed.
are just words. You've lost.
Xigbar is not reacting in shock because he actually sees all of the people behind Sora. He's in shock because he just realized what Keyblade Sora is wielding. He's like, is that the end of pain, Keyblade? Oh no, we're screwed. He level grinded so hard.
Fine. See where your power gets you here. Xemnas, he's all yours.
Here we go. Sora's final boss. We're fighting Xemnas again, everybody. He's back. He's got more skyscrapers to throw at us. And on top of which, he has an awesome new remix. This is also can be a tough fight. So, hope you're either really skilled or over leveled.
As your flesh bears the sigil, so your name shall be known as that of a recusant.
What the butts does that mean, Xemnas? You're just talking nonsense now. Alright, let's try to avoid these skyscrapers as best we can. No, don't run away, Xemnas. Oh, that is not Paul St. That does not sound like Paul St. Paul. Oh no, don't trap me in the box of doom. You're gonna want to get out of there. Sonic Blade. Try my Ars Arcanums. The box of death can't hold me. Hey, I was gonna triple plasma you. That was very rude to interrupt. Oh, he's got those fancy kicks again. Steep climb, because that's a thing we can do. Uh-oh. It's desperation move time. I'm sick of you, and I'm going to throw skyscrapers at your face again. What was that, Hitbox? You fool, I have super glide. Oh, okay. Well, how about Balloonga? You can't. It's getting closer, Xemnas. It's getting closer. I am immune to Balloonga now. Oh, that's not good. Despair! That really doesn't sound like Xemnas' battle theme, but alright. Alright. Actually, we do not want to reality shift this and complete it. If you complete the reality shift there, you can chuck the building back at Xemnas and deal a lot of damage, but then he gets super armor for the rest of the fight. So it's actually... I'm sorry? I was mashing the Curaga button there, so, what gives?
As your flesh bears
Defeat
the
Xemnas.
sigil, so your name shall be known as
Hey, by
that
the way, party members, I could use a little bit of a buff, maybe. Still, our physical combos are doing good damage. What's wrong? You can't take a little strike raid action? No, not Ars Arcanum. This is not fair. That combo's way too powerful. Man, Sonic Blade's even better than I remembered. I forgot it gives you like invincibility frames during it. That's really, really strong. Alright, we're going desperation move already. Alright, well there's... Disintegrate! Well, if you want me to disintegrate, I don't think chucking skyscrapers. Oh, okay. You can try, I guess. Well, we are absolutely wrecking him right now. So, you know what? I think we will complete I think we will do the reality shift on this and defeat him. Who cares if it makes him stronger? Nightmare Zen Zemnis. And Riku's helping. Oh, yeah, I made a pathway. What are you gonna do? I'm sick of you. Yeah, as you can see, he's not staggering from our attacks anymore. Which is why it's generally better to not do this. But now you can see for yourself why that is. Let's try Chaos Snake oversized Zemnis. You like Chaos Snake? No, this is not fair. No, I hate Chaos Snake. It reminds me of Fruit Ball. I had to play so much Fruit Ball to get this in purpose. No, don't kill me with Chaos Snake. You can't do this. I'm Zemnis. That is such a BS move. You are completely invincible doing that. My friends are my power, or in this case, my pets are my power. Glossary, the Recusant Sigil. Oh no, don't even get me started on that dumb plot point. Summary of the Recusant Sigil. Zemnis, or I don't know, maybe Xehanort, has an obsession with the letter X. All of the members of Organization 13 have X's in their names because Zemnis took their original name, added an X, and rearranged them to make a new name. The reason for this? Well, you're about to see how stupid it is. Oh, I died again. Maybe. Sora, that fight wasn't that tiring. Well, I guess we did give him super armor, so maybe that's why. Kid Ansem, you again?
You. Again.
That's what I said, Sora.
You just make it too easy. I know you think you've won, but you lost the moment you dived this far in.
What does that mean?
You're in the deepest pit of slumber.
What does that mean?
And you've worn yourself down to nothing. There's no returning to the world above.
But this is not part of the Sleeping Worlds. That's the thing, because they just made Mickey and Jensen made the thing where they're like, well, if like Xehanort is hijacking the exam, he must be trying to bring them to the real world. So the world that never was is not sleeping. It's part of the real world. So it doesn't make sense that Sora's now in the, quote, deepest pit of slumber in the Sleeping Worlds.
What do you mean?
We told you. It was not the sleeping keyholes that guided you. They are not the reason you are here. You've been on a path, one we laid out for you. That sigil on your chest is the proof.
I mean, the X on my shirt because
What?
of the buckles?
See, that sigil, the X, it tells us where you are at all times. You had wondered aloud before why we kept showing up where you were.
I gotta say, out of all of the plot points in the Kingdom Hearts series, the organization being able to track Sora's movements because he belted his, he crossed his belt in an X shape is far and away the dumbest one of them all.
It's because we need you, Sora. Or, to be more precise, we need what will be left of you. The 13th Dark Vessel. Why was it assured you would come here today? Because I followed my destined path, and I'm here looking at you right now. You can move through time, but time itself is immovable.
What does that mean?
Today, All of my selves throughout time were meant to gather here. And to welcome you, Sora, as our 13th member. These facts cannot be changed.
What?
What's gonna happen?
I have now told you all that I know. We are all here, and what the future holds in store is beyond my sight. I will return to my own time, and grow into the man who becomes all these others. While I know this future now that I have lived it, returning to my own time will erase the memories and experiences I have gained here. Still, my appointed path is now etched in my heart, which will first lead me to seek the outside world.
Does this not completely invalidate the entire purpose that Jens had set Sora and Riku on this Mark of Mastery, where he's like, you guys taught yourself how to use the Keyblade, and you're not as good because of it. You have to go back in time to your younger bodies before you even wielded the Keyblade, so that way you could erase your muscle memory and basically learn the proper way to be a Keyblade Master by training with these weird pets. But then if they travel back to their normal time afterward, it'll erase their memories and experiences of it, meaning that the entire thing is pointless! My gosh, this plot is terribly crafted.
Riku.
Your heart will sleep forever in the folds of darkness, and your body will be another vessel for me. So light gives way to darkness. Good night, Sora.
Well, that's ominous. So why did Sora fall asleep? Because he went that deep into the darkness, but then Xigbar and Xemnas and Kid Ansem didn't fall asleep when they went to the exact same place. What are the rules? Oh, it's okay. We still have the light of Jesus, so it'll be alright. Oh, Ventus, I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your armor. I'm sure you won't miss it. Gotta say, these are not the comfiest pajamas I've ever worn, but, you know, they'll do. This is also not the comfiest bed, but, man, I'm just beat, so I really need to take a quick snooze. But I don't want anyone to see that I'm sleeping. Glossary, hearts tied to Sora. Oh boy. Can't wait to talk about that one. Summary of Hearts Tied to Sora. As a baby, Sora shared the light in his heart with Ventus in order to repair his broken heart. In Kingdom Hearts 1, when Kairi was attacked by the Heartless on Destiny Islands, she stored her heart in Sora's in order to keep it safe. This meant that when Sora was turned into a Heartless later, his Nobody Roxas and Kairi's Nobody Naminé were both created. This also gave Naminé special powers over Sora's memories, connecting both of them. When Naminé took apart Sora's memories, some of them flooded into a replica known as Number I, or Shion. This caused her to go from an emotionless husk to her own person, also connected to Sora through his memories of Kairi. There may be some more, but that covers the gist. Alright, well now we've dropped to become Riku again, because, we can't become Sora anymore. He's now permanently asleep. So I hope you didn't want to do any drop bonuses. Alright, we'll head to Riku's final boss now. Alright, so first of all, we gotta change our party. Oh cool, we already have most of them. We just need King Croaker in here. Let's go! Alright. No, not abilities, sorry. Command deck. Alright, well, we could use this deck, and it would be a darn good one. This would make the final fights way too easy. So, we're gonna unequip Aladdin's. What do we want? As far as attacks go, I want Dark Aura. That'll be a fun one. What else? We could equip Dark Break, but honestly, Dark Break doesn't have very good range. So, I'll keep that maybe as a maybe. And like Dark Splicer, yeah, it's not gonna be that great against these endgame fights. It's a little too committal and leaves you very open afterwards. Shadowbreaker sounds like a great choice. I would love to get one of those. What else do we have? We could do Limit Storm. Doesn't sound that good. We'll do Dark Firaga. That would be a good one. Ooh, Firaga Burst, actually. Ooh, yeah, I like the idea of Firaga Burst. Let's go. We don't need a balloon. We don't need a balloon, and we don't need triple plasma. Yeah, let's do it. I like this idea. We might switch up Firaga Burst if it proves to not be that great, but I don't want to use something like Meteor or Meteor Crash, because those aren't going to be that good against single target bosses. Those are more good against crowds of enemies. Firaga Burst is still good against single bosses, though. Plus, we can use it while in midair. Riku's on the road to victory. Oh. Where are we at?
Sora?
Sora? That's not where he was sleeping, where we last left him. Thought he was sleeping in Ventus's armor and in the throne room. Sora's sleeping in like 3 different places all at once. That's how much this plot makes sense.
Sora, don't! You've got to wake up! Sora!
Don't follow Pluto. He knows nothing. And here we go. One of the weirdest boss fights in Kingdom Hearts.
Are you what's trapping him in that nightmare? Cause if you are, I'm what nightmares fear.
Good one-liner, Riku. So here we go, our first journey as Riku to the final boss. We're fighting the anti-black coat nightmare, which you are not allowed to say on Twitch, but you are allowed to say anti-white coat nightmare. Make of that what you will. This guy is tough. He can teleport around, and he has very fast attacks that hit a wide area and will sap a lot of your HP. Also, he can steal your HP and give it to himself, so watch out for that. How do you like my Firaga Burst? Oh, yeah, you don't like that at all, do ya? Uh-oh. Yep, that's his move that he can steal your HP, so try not to get hit by that. How you like my Dark Aura? Yeah, you're not so tough with my Dark Aura. Yeah. Okay. Way to take what little HP I had left, buddy. Yeah, you didn't get that much HP back, because I had very little when you used that attack. Okay, fine. Don't like the light. Dark Aura! Can't escape this! Yeah! Flow motion for the win! Alright. Man, Firaga Burst was really good against him. Holy moly, that was a good choice. Yeah. So that guy doesn't really have any plot relevance. He's literally just a giant, like, weird Organization 13 style nightmare that's protecting Sora from Riku. That's literally it.
Sora, don't chase the dreams. They'll lead you nowhere. Just to an abyss you'll never be able to wake up from.
How do you know that?
What? What's going on in Sora's world? Why won't he open his eyes? Is he still in the nightmare?
That is right.
Huh? Ansem!
You're not Billy Zane.
Sora can no longer wake up. No matter how many nightmares you consume, you cannot wake someone who has fallen into the chasm of dreams.
What is that? And also, why did nobody else fall into that when they brought Sora there? This doesn't make sense. What are the rules?
Dreams hold our memories. Sleep holds our dreams. And darkness, it holds our sleep.
Not really.
Sora's heart belongs to the darkness now.
Sora would never give in to the darkness.
I really want to read Ansem's
But
dissertation
you
on
feel
darkness.
it, don't you? This world, the nightmare, the abyss. Why haven't you returned to the reality whence you came?
That's a good question. We unlocked all of the sleeping keyholes, so why didn't we go right back to Destiny Islands or Jensen's study or whatever? Why did we go to a world that never was? Did we make the conscious choice? Be like, that looks like it's part of the sleepy worlds. Let's go there. Or did like the organization literally suck us into the world? Again, none of this makes sense.
No. This is
Dream of a dream. A twofold nightmare.
But Sora wasn't in the
This
dream
whole
world.
journey, you have been inside Sora's dream.
That is one of the few plot
And
points
now
that actually is
darkness
clever.
within darkness awaits you.
Ansem was born for that line. Yeah, so Riku the whole time was in Sora's dreams of the sleeping worlds.
no. I can't get loose.
Which actually kind of, I was gonna say it makes sense, but no, it actually doesn't, because how the heck does that work with, say, the Traverse Town and the world that ends with you guys? Because Joshua was like, oh, there are two different Traverse Towns. He didn't notice that one of them was Sora's dream of Traverse Town? And if that's the case, how the heck did, like, Shuki or whatever her name is and Rhyme get stuck in, not Rhyme, Beat or whatever, gets stuck in Sora's dream? And, like, one of them belonged in Sora's dream and the other didn't? That doesn't really make sense. The other worlds kind of make sense because, again, it's just kind of like weird alternate retellings of the story. But Traverse Town don't make sense with that.
At the start of your test, when you struck out from that tiny island, you saw me there dressed in a robe. Immediately you knew something was wrong. So without even knowing it, you dove into Sora's dream. And you became exactly what that sigil on your back represents. A dream eater to protect Sora from nightmares.
Me? I'm a dream eater?
I kind of like that twist too. That also means that the anti-Blackcoat Nightmare, it's literally like Dream Eater Riku versus basically Nightmare Riku. Both like fighting for Sora for different reasons, which that's kind of a cool fight now.
Correct. But you failed to protect him. After all your efforts to command the darkness and protect those you cherish, it is a shame you locked that power away in the end.
Except, it's not over. I can still save Sora.
So you understand what to do. Set the darkness in you free, and you can rescue your friend.
Ansem looks so nice and trustworthy. We should believe him.
Ansem. Or Xehanort. You used to be a Keyblade wielder. But darkness stole your heart. And the Keyblade with it.
I just prefer to fight with my bare hands.
Don't you see? That's half the reason I'm even on this journey. After allowing darkness into my heart, am I still fit to wield the Keyblade? Even after locking you away. Here you are, haunting me again. So I get it now. There's no point in trying to hold the darkness back.
At last, you see clearly.
This is the best day of Ansem's
You
life.
know, when I look at you, there's this memory that flashes back. A secret I said I'd keep when I was little. The main reason
I'm not
kept
following.
dreaming about seeing the outside world was because of him.
I don't know who you're talking about. I'm losing
My journey
interest.
begins here.
Let's talk about darkness again.
And now, I'm going back to the real world. And then to Sora's side.
That is your answer.
This is the worst day of
Yes.
Ansem's life.
I know the way. Consume the darkness, return it to light.
You can try.
You're literally using a dark, evil-looking Keyblade. Oh boy! We finally get to fight Ansem again. Riku versus Ansem. One of the most iconic hero versus villain duos ever. And his guardians returned, defeat Ansem. And he also gets a nice, cool little remix. So this first phase is a little weird because you're kind of in a precarious state where it's very difficult to block his attacks and guard everything. So we'll use Firaga Burst to try and deal damage to him. Oh yes. Once we deal enough damage, we can use Mirage Split on him. And once we do that, we can clear the darkness away. No, that hurts! Ouch! Hey, Ansem, you're gonna hate this. No, Shadow Breaker. I must stop that. Oh, really? I'll use the darkness. Oh no, I'm so proud of you, but also I hate you. Firaga Burst, Ansem! Okay, I'm starting to wish I unequipped Sonic Impact. Shadow Breaker, you don't like this one? No, the light! It's too bright! I don't think you're gonna like this one. Firaga Burst again! I'll just use Calm Guardian! Good job, King Croak. Shadow Breaker. I'm gonna defeat you with the darkness, Ansem. You don't own the darkness? Oh, well, hang on a second. Maybe if I throw the discs at him a third time, it'll work. I'm still gonna defeat you with the darkness, Ansem. No! That doesn't count. It was Dark Firaga. It was half fire, so it's not the same. Just admit it, I beat you, Ansem. That can be a tricky fight. He hits real hard. And that the first part in particular, when you don't have the Dream Eaters and you're floating, that can be annoying. Unless you have something like Firaga Burst to quickly eat through his HP.
Ansem! You're part of my heart now! Part of the light!
His worst nightmare.
Ever the fool boy, and forever a pawn of the darkness.
Is it just me, or does Ansem's face look chunkier in Dream Drop Distance compared to the other games? Uh-oh. You didn't think Ansem only had one form, did you? This is Ansem, the final boss who had like 15 forms. Now he only gets 2 in this game, but still. Here we go. Defeat Ansem. His Guardian has morphed into whatever the heck that is. That was after my Kiraga, bro. You ready for some Dark Aura? Okay. I'm not sure why my once more didn't protect me there. That seems a little strange. Because I definitely was not in any position to break out of being staggered, but, well, defeat Ansem. I just realized that my Keyblade's keychain is like a monarch butterfly. His attacks are also very telegraphed, so if you know how to counter them, it's actually pretty easy to just keep doing counter attacks. Oh no, he's pushing me back to the end of the hallway. Why did the camera do a 180 there for no reason at all? Let's do slow motion on the walls. Oh, you fool, Ansem. You made... Oh, I'm sorry? I knew you were gonna die behind me. That's why I purposefully did it so that you wouldn't do it. Oh, all right. Point for Ansem. What's Dark Aura do? It's awesome being able to use Dark Aura at our leisure. Oh, he's knocking us back again. All right. We want to... Oh, boy. The balls of darkness. I'm sorry. Let me flow motion on the walls. All right. Our only real plan. We got a Dark Aura to warp across. That is so unfair. Ansem, I'm just using the darkness. All right. I totally forgot you could just Dark Aura to warp back. That's so cheap. I love it. I really want to defeat it. Oh no. You'll be great. You'll be great. Shadowbreaker! No! You can't beat me with Shadowbreaker. I used the darkness to beat you, Ansem. You didn't use Darkbreaker Dark Splicer, so you didn't use the full darkness. Beating Ansem with Shadowbreaker, that's so fitting. Oh, he's so ashamed he can't even look us in the eye. There was still so much more I wanted to talk about darkness. That was a weird reaction.
Strength to protect what matters. Oh, this place. Did I finally make it out of the dream?
How did defeating Ansem get us out of Sora's dreams?
Sora and I have been split up since the start of our journey. Because Ansem... No. Because Xehanort planned it.
He didn't plan on you diving into Sora's dreams.
And that means... we're a long way off course from the Mark of Mastery exam Yen Sid gave us.
Are we? We still went to the Sleeping Worlds and sealed the keyholes. I thought their only thing was like they would continually taunt us during this, and then for some reason we ended up here at the end. Still not explained why we ended up here at the end instead of going back to the main place. Also, if you're out of Sora's dreams now, why are you still in your, like, Yun weird Dream Eater form? Because you still have, like, the Dream Eater insignia on your back, so you're still Dream Eater Riku, which is very weird. That's not explained. Also, how the heck did Xehanort know you were going to do the Mark of Mastery exam by traveling back in time? What are the rules?
Alright. Sora's gotta be here. Somewhere.
Okay, you know how we said we were in the world that never was before? Yeah, we lied. Now we're in the world that never was.